Day 10 already. Remember, it's days, what was it, 21? 20 and 21 are 50% off sale for the commissary. My cat growled at me. I do appreciate that there's not like a stamina bar. It's just you're either running or you're not. Add schoolhouses to today's draft pool? Sure. This is new. Herbie. Within a timely manner. Fair. For the last 38 years, it has been my pleasure serving you as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility, and meager as it is, as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoons here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on that behalf of our community and children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would not be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, incomparable. The incomparable Miss Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who, I might add, forced me to give this speech. So I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more than I'll admit. Yes, Cat. I understand you need attention. Give me a second. Yes, Chirp Chirp. Come on. Come on, Chirp Chirp. Yes, I know, you need your back scratched. Come on over. It's up to you now to come over here. You're gonna come to me. Hey, come on. Come on. To the architect of our new school, Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps in building at Reddington yet another school. And for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March. A decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here whom today I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet. Without you, I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet this... Oh, what's going on with my finger? Give me a second. Weird. Give me a second here. My finger hurts. I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting in 8 months. you know, we're going to figure out what's down there now. Are you ready, kids? No? Well, that's too bad. The game's quality has definitely gotten used to being ran. Time to go get some apples. Speaking of which, I have one right here. For those of you who are wondering where the first one is, since I'm going to label this all four blue flames ablaze or something like that. The first one was in the hovel as one of the exterior rooms we discovered. Again, something I didn't know, I just figured out. And we got lucky by seeing that last one. Scripts and Redford Mining Company, Excavation Department, Foreman's Log 372-1915. Our client Thomas Sinclair suspected that arches that were visible from the south cliff were part of a much larger arcade carved into the rock face. Surely that arcade does not mean electronic box entertainment facility? Only 2 supporting pillars are visible, but after only a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Are those pillars the ones we put red letters on? Our explanation so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leading deeper into the mountain has been blocked by tunnels packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. The site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Okay, well, let's put what is this? Black pieces? Black pawn. This is too abstract for me right now. I mean, we can brute force this. I thought that was like writing. Hold on, somebody's here. Give me a second. Okay, we're fine. Foreman's copy do not remove from site. Roman Essentials of the Past and by Professor Willard. Edition. Of the first era, things either of a natural resulting from the creations of were accustomed to record various signs with the aid of. They did this in order that of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era, every culture, and predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are specifically referring to realm sigils. These crude circular markings are designed or marks of designation and royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines, and what does it tell us of each kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. To understand a realm sigil, we must first dismantle the symbol and identify the individual elements that make up the whole. Each sigil is composed of four things: the core, dividing lines, modes, border. At the center of each sigil is a unique shape, different for each realm. If the core gives us a name, then the rest of the sigil tells us the history behind that name. So it is important to be able to identify and distinguish the core as the first step in deciphering any sigil. As all other parts will be meaningless if we don't know the place we are describing. The rays from the core will ding lines, splitting the sigil from one sigil to another. The different number and styles and the differences in these immediately reveal several things realm. Counting the sign will grip transportation. where they on ships or have employ expansive. These ship routes 8 rays on these directions rows. Carriages here look like a map. Another 4 rays, however, can be configured. Horse galloping locomotion rays here are used. Wavy lanes are used to indicate heat and rain. Storm, snow, wind. On each sigil floating between the rays are small figures called motes. Used on a sigil, we can tell the type of society given Rome proclaims, if they consider themselves mighty in arms or blessed by artistic and economic fortune. By studying the core, you can see what it says. Banners, martial fog. Is that it? That's all we get? That is weird. And then the music's gone, just like that. All gone. Nothing to worry about. Let's go right. Hallway. We still have yet to see a queen or a king, though, and those are chess pieces required for the board. I do want to discover less common plans in the library. Did I discover a book? Oh, drafting strategy. Very nice. Kimberly Thompson. June 5th, 85 was the last person to look. Drafting Strategy, Volume 3. The Potential Within by the editor. Gems, planning your house. Top drafting combos. Combos you don't want to miss, making a connection. Tips and tricks. Potential Within, we all start as an empty floor plan to the ambitious young architect. Sorry, I was distracted. by something. Okay. A flesh blueprint, not a fresh one, but a flesh blueprint, represents a world of boundless possibilities. When you are staring at a blank canvas, you have unlimited potential and ideas to explore, but with an abundance of options at your disposal. The architect can also become overwhelmed by the countless choices and decisions needed to be made. How should I draft a hallway? Should I draft a hallway or a closet? How many bedrooms do I need in my house? Is passageway really worth 2 gems? All these questions compound, adding layers of complexity and stress to the design process. I don't get that at all. It's all based off the next choice. That's why it's even more important to develop a simple and effective strategies that you can employ while drafting your house to ensure a successful outcome. In this volume of Architectural Digest, we aim to provide architects with some of those strategies and even assist them in developing their own home. Although many architects deploy different strategies whenever developing their house, most of them agree on one guiding principle: having gems while drafting. Agree. Yeah. Most common ways architects draft themselves in a corner is by not having enough resources when they need opening a new door. If you lack the gems to consider all 3 presented options, you may be forced to draft a room you don't want to. To avoid this predicament, focus on drafting rooms that grant you gems and prioritize acquiring gems as early in the days you can. This approach is a surefire way to set yourself up for success. Make sure you check gems in the room before you are clicking the door. I wonder if those are actual. If you see gems for sale at any shop, buy them out. Don't pass up the wise seller, even if you're not thirsty. There's no such thing as too many gems. Yeah. No, I've intentionally always tried to fill out each rank first. Drafting combos. Right. Oh. Yeah, the foyer and the... Right. Right. Oh, the attic's new. The more items you have, the greater chance you'll be able to compare. Yeah. Those make sense. Hmm. Boiler room really is required for the laboratory because we got to do 9 then 3 with the boiler room. I'm gonna be honest, I think I understand. Hmm. When in draft rooms you have never seen before. Yeah, no, I agree. It's very quiet. I don't like it. Attic. So we have to just lose half our steps because we don't have a vault and we don't have 2 things of 3 gems. So we just lose it half of our steps. That is awful. I don't need a battery pack. Whenever you enter, gain 2. Sure, let's go that way. pump room, sauna. I don't want to do the gym one. Sure, let's do math puzzle. Gyms don't hurt. 14, okay. 19 minus 13, 6. 2 times 10, 20. 14, 2. 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2 is 20 divided by that is 5. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal. That's a massive, huge, really big deal. We have no coins to lose. Classroom. That's a new room. Grade 1. Fill in each object below with its correct color. My favorite color is red. Each color is only used twice. Okay. Right. Okay. Blue. Can we not interact with this? Is this the same guy over and over? Benny. Freddy. Okay. We have to be able to do this, right? Are we not supposed to do things? Okay. Yeah. I don't want to. That's the way. Yep. Let's do the gems. All 3 statements are false is false. That's the true one. statements are false. I'm gonna pick the blue one. Oh, I was wrong. Gross. Okay. Ooh, this does loop back. Yeah, I kind of want to do the gem one. Might be best, though, to do the storeroom. Thing is, do we have enough steps to even get to where we want to go now? That's a yes. Let's try it. Any items? No. Okay. Hello, entrance. Goodbye, entrance. Dead end, please. Closet. Agreement and key. Okay, so now we have to go... Definitely just go backwards and then go around up to the pantry. Weight room really hit us hard. Okay. We don't have a choice, we gotta do this one. Worth it. Nice. Give me a shovel. Shovel. Reason? We have no dig spots yet. And we have the foundry here. Let's do the observatory. Nice. Worth it. I mean, new classroom. New room. Grade 2. Right. Yellow has been seen as... This should be 7, 13, 4, 1, 4, 12, 10. Multiplication goes first, so it would be... The right side 3 down would be -4, so 2. 3... Or is it 6 plus 1 times 3? Just go left to right. Okay, so we can look up 18 and 15. 18, 15. I think 18 is correct. Will not lose steps while traveling between 2 adjoining hallways. Hallways are drafted. Hallways drafted from an adjoining hallway do not cost those to draft. Okay. Yeah, 1815 I think is the correct set of answers. 1816, yeah, 16's wrong. 1815. Okay, I did it right. Oh, it's there anyway. Oh, look at that. Well, that's a hard one. Can you find the difference? Apple. Don't be locked. Okay. Total redraws. We are on... We could try... This one has 2 doors. Let's just use the one... Save the redraws. Is it locked? It is. That's dumb. That one's not. That's fine. Listen, this one goes to 2 separate passageways. I'm gonna try it. Because worst comes to worst, we go right. That one. And the run is over. Only exits are dark room and dining room. Both those doors are locked. We do have a key card. And the utility closet. But we don't have the key. So what's below the elevator call button? No keys. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to end the run right there. For today. Chris. It's weird that it's talking about the architect's villa and then it's focused on a school? Regardless, I think we're gonna have to end there, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.